What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another one. Over the summer, I have been collecting questions and comments off of this YouTube channel and categorizing them, and this one is about rabbits specifically. So, let's get into it. First question, and this is my favorite one I've got so far. How many rabbits do you need to kill, you bloodthirsty asshole? Fair. Inappropriate, but fair. I do kill a lot of rabbits. This year I killed 52 so far, right? Season's getting back underway, and in 2024 I'll probably knock down a few more. So we'll round up to 60. Feel like that's fair. My family eats a great deal of rabbit. My extended family eats a great deal of rabbit. We raise rabbits for food too. So like there's more that we're not counting, right? And when I say rabbits, my wild rabbits are snowshoe hares. My farmed rabbits are rabbits. In Alaska, we use the term rabbit to describe snowshoe hares. Snowshoe hares are all we have here that are native. So if you see me running around in the woods, everything that I've killed is a snowshoe hare. If you hear me use the term rabbit to refer to a snowshoe hare, forgive me, that is inaccurate, but it is a long, embedded, deeply ingrained habit. Here we go. Yeah, we really like some snowshoe hare. And there's a bunch of different ways to do it. I've been trying to do more catch and cooks, but I really don't love filming cooking. It takes a ton of editing to do. You probably noticed that I try to keep my kids' faces out, and we always involve our kids in the cooking process, so that makes it more difficult as well. So I get that question, why do I kill so many? We eat them, like every one of them, and what we don't eat goes for bait on the trap line. How many did I kill this year? I got 52 thus far. Let's see. How many grouse did I get? I only got like 20 grouse. It was a slow year. Why do we have so many snowshoe hares is a question that I get a lot, right? And the snowshoe hare population is on a bell curve. It looks like almost like a perfect bell curve like you saw in math class. For the last 3 years, we've been up near the apex of that bell curve. And this year we're on the downside, but the population is still high. So that's on like a 7 to 10 year cycle, depending on forage, weather, and other factors. So it won't be very long before you don't see me kill any rabbits, because there won't be very many around. Once we come over that hump and it starts sliding down, the lynx population is going to drop, the rabbit population is going to drop, and my kill ratio will drop because there simply won't be as many around. In which case, I'll spend more time grouse hunting. So another contributing factor to why I take so many rabbits is because they're abundant. If we learned anything from COVID, is that you can slow the bell curve by flattening it. So if you just take, 60 or so off the top of a population in any given area, it actually helps spread out the population density and creates a little more longevity for the high population number, stretching the season out. So yeah, that's kind of my spiel as to why and how we get so many snowshoe hares. The way I get close to them is I pretend I'm not a predator. Everything that eats them in the woods is like real sneaky. Stares at them, acts intimidating. I meander around like a lost moose. I'll grab, branches and stuff and make excessive noise. I try very hard not to sound human, but I try very much to sound like a moose. And I'll walk at them sideways. Sometimes I'll kind of backwards over my shoulder deal. Some of the videos you can see, like this year I started kind of like using this phone to try and film myself on my approach on some of them, especially like the more docile ones. And I'll walk up and not look at them. And then it'll be, over here. And I'll get ready and come to draw, and then turn at draw, get them lined up and let her rip. Everything that hunts them has 2 eyes on the front of its face. They're used to looking at that as a sign of danger. So if you don't stare at them, we've got really good peripheral vision. I can see my hand pretty clearly right here. And if you just use your peripheral vision and you don't stare at them, you're a lot less threatening. If you don't like march right at them, you're a lot less threatening. If you spook one, chill for a minute, meander around a bit, right? Like don't appear threatening right up until it's time to eat. And then get a shot off relatively quickly and don't miss your shot. Like, that's that. It's worked 52 times so far. Thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. There's a couple of more topics we're going to hit. This is kind of fun.